but I'll rat them out. Are you a boy mom? And what would you do if you ever found out your son disrespected a woman, cheated on a woman? I am not your average boy mom. Out of my husband and I, we have 5 children. 4 out of the 5 children are boys. As a mother to 4 boys, what I have said and meant to each one of them, no lie, these exact words have come out of my mouth. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I really don't give a shit. After seeing the USA Olympic male hockey team and the way that they scoffed and laughed at the women's team, who literally took only a quarter of a time to get to where they are, I don't think they should be laughing. And the way I am so proud that the women's team declined not only the invitation to the State of the Union from our President of the United States, but they also declined the visit to the White House. I'm proud of that. More women need to stand up for themselves. But back to my subject. Here are some things that I have told my sons. Number 1, if you ever cheat on your wife or are unfaithful and you come to me for advice, I want to let you know I'm going to take you in the car. I'm going to drive you back home. And guess what we're going to do? I'm going to rat the fuck out of you. I will not be on your side. If I go to your home and your girlfriend, fiance, wife, they complain that you don't do dishes, you don't help with laundry, you basically just work, come home, put your feet up, I am literally going to drag you by your hair and make you wash those dishes. I am going to make you fold all of that laundry, and I will probably be there for the next 2 weeks just to make sure you do. As your mother, that does not give you a free pass to act like an asshole. I am not the boy mom that you will ever see say, well, boys will be boys. Or why is your daughter wearing that? You're making my son look at you in an inappropriate way. It all starts at home. In 2026, I think it's about time that we teach our sons how to be respectful men to all, and how to respect a woman, and to know that just because of their gender, they are not less than. In fact, during the Winter Olympics, the women won 63% more than the men. It has taken 90 years for the men's hockey team to get on the same level as the female hockey team, and they've only been playing since '99. But the fact that our president called into their locker room and said, we have to invite the women's team too, or else I'll be impeached, like a joke, and they all laughed. You guys all laughed. As a woman, that shit is done. It's not 1990 anymore or before, when women are not going to stand up for themselves. Men belittling women at no matter what they do and thinking that they are better than is over. It's played out. And as a boy mom, if I see any of my sons do anything disrespectful like that, I would have been probably in that motherfucking locker room before the fucking president was even off of the phone, dragging his ass out by his ear. Because no. Our sons will never disrespect a woman just because she's a woman. So parents, start at home and stop giving the excuse that boys will be boys. It's just locker room talk. But bet your fucking ass if I find out ever that any of my sons was disrespectful to a woman, disrespectful to their wife, their girlfriend, their fiance, cheated or lied, physically abusive, any of those, verbally abusive, I'm not going to be on his side. I'm going to be on her side, because that's when you're going to learn a lesson. And I've told each and every one of them that if that ever happens, I'm going to dime you out. You bet your fucking ass I am. And 2, my one daughter that is married right now, yes, she also needs to respect her husband, 100%. But if I ever find out that her husband ever mistreated her, it's not going to be the wrath from my husband. It's going to be the wrath of me. Because let me tell you, I have a fury and like this primal fucking anger inside, especially the past 8 years. And after last night's State of the Union as well, there were Epstein survivors sitting out there in that chamber. A lot of them were sitting on the Democratic side. And the fucking irony of that fucking monster to literally point over to that side and call those people sad and you people are horrible. You know, willing to protect predators. Well, are you kidding me? You are a predator standing up at that fucking podium. The fucking irony of that. And then to not even give them women an ounce of recognition that they were even there. And to the hockey team that showed up because they wanted their extra 15 minutes of fucking fame to get their gold medal that they took so long to get, longer than the woman, to get to their record. Shame on you for not standing up for what was right. And I don't want to hear boys will be boys. And that's just locker room talk. Because that bullshit is overplayed. And it's just an excuse to let men and your sons act like little fucking assholes. And women aren't going to fucking accept it anymore. But I'll rat them out. Are you a boy mom? And what would you do if you ever found out your son disrespected a woman, cheated on a woman? What's your take on this? Let me know.